everyone, it's Roxanne from Pennies and Pencils. I am doing our cash stuffing video for week 2 of July. It's a little bit, I'm filming it earlier so that I can hopefully get it out on Monday rather than Tuesday, because week 2 starts on Monday. So I thought I'll sit down, do my video, have a chat with you all, show you what I got for my birthday, and generally see how everybody's doing and let you know how my new budget is working or not working for us, as the case may be. So you can see here the lovely pink. My darling husband, I said I was going to buy myself this with my spending money, and he's been very naughty and he ordered it for me. Not that I'm upset about that at all, because now I can save my money for when my friend comes, which is another exciting thing in my life at the moment. I will tell you about that in a bit. So this set here, I've been looking for a budget planner for absolutely ages. Some of them are just, as much as they're very beautiful, they look like they would work really well, they're just too expensive. So that has just not been an option for me. And then I saw this and I thought, you know what, yes, it's quite expensive, it's a whole year though, and it's undated, so I can do it as much as I want. You know, I can start from now to next year, and then conveniently that will coincide with my birthday again. So I've said to my husband, basically, just order me one of these every year now, please. And it came with this beautiful, beautiful budget savings book. I don't know if anyone's seen these. Some of them I might not use, some of them I might use. Penny savings challenge, mortgage and rent. Now I was thinking with this, I might use this to do like Jen over at Budgets and Dreams, and start thinking about trying to save a little bit for future months, so in case anything were to change, you know, when Steve eventually finishes his course and he goes back to work, and there'll be a drop in our money from him starting work to getting paid and things like that. So I thought that might be really helpful to have. Bills, again, for the same thing, the car, food shopping, subscriptions. We don't pay any of this annually, so I don't know, I might just change what these are actually for and use them to save up something else. But I like the fact that obviously there's no amounts in there, they're completely customizable. Self-care budget, again, I'll probably change those because I don't have facial treatments, I don't get my nails done. Hair, I really need to get better with that, but you know, I could change this to crochet and books. That's what would work for me. Little £25 challenge in 50p's, that's cute. £50 challenge in pound coins. Emergency fund with all of these little bits here, which is quite cute. I might save that and do that after I've done the other emergency fund one there. Savings pot, that's really beautiful. And then it moves over to occasions, which some of these birthdays, obviously you can specify who and how much you're saving for, or maybe you could work it out and save for an entire year's worth of birthdays for your family. I'm debating whether to possibly do that with that one. A holiday savings tracker for 500, and then a holiday savings for 1,000, which both of those might get used because I have high hopes for my Italy savings. Kids activities savings, that I have an idea for, because I would really like to take everyone to Harry Potter World at some point. Imogen loves Harry Potter, I love Harry Potter. Imogen and I will quite happily sit here and have a run of Harry Potter movies, so maybe we'll do that, or maybe we'll use it to save up for a couple of big days out, like the zoo, things like that. Unfortunately, as a family of 6, even with savings because some of my family are on PIP and DLA, things like that, so as much as I can go free as a carer at the moment, Elliot, it's hit or miss whether or not we pay for him, depending on when they start charging for children, whether it's 2, 3 or 4. A day out at the zoo, just entry, is at least £100, possibly more. So then by the time we've taken into account fuel to get there, what you're going to do for food on the day, if you're going to get anything in the gift shop, things like that, it really adds up. So, you know, we might get...
Mum, after you've done that, we're going in the pool. Do you want to come?
I would love to come. I will be down in a little while for a swim. Okay?
Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sweet pea. So yeah, we are going to do something with that. And then you've got date night savings. Again, that's something I really want to do. If we can eventually at some point get Isabella to agree to sit with Elliot when he's asleep, just to go for a drink. It doesn't have to be anything massive. We don't need like hours and hours out. Just go for a drink, have a chat, make a rule not to talk about the children. Again, this one's another family day out. And yeah, it's just for me, but the budgeting is for me to be able to plan as much time together as a family making memories, rather than having to say no to things or be like, oh no, can't do that this month, no, we'll have to save for that another month. So these are really helpful for me. It'll seem like I'm saving for the same thing all the time, but that's because that's what makes me happy. That's what makes my heart want to sing, is when I've got all these memories with my children, and it's what they'll take from their childhood. They won't remember what they got for Christmas when they were 12. They'll remember all of the Christmas traditions. They'll remember all of the day trips we had and the time we spent together. So that's what's important. This one I've decided, because we don't buy a lot for people and we don't buy for a lot of people outside of our family, I'm thinking about using this to save for the few people in our lives that we do buy for their birthdays. I think that would be quite nice. And then I could colour code it and go, right, well, Steve's sister is pale blue, so once I've done all the pale blue ones, I know that she'll be fully funded, and then my mum will be a different shade of blue, and then my brother, if I've got lots of brothers, most of them I don't buy for, but anybody who doesn't, any of my brothers that don't have children, I still buy for them. Once they start having children, I buy for the children. And I've said the same to them. Don't buy for me, just buy for my children. And they're probably feeling like I did them over on that because I've got 4 children. Shopping trip. No idea what that will be for. Some kind of shopping trip, but I don't know what, because we just drip feed needing to go and get clothes and things because somebody always needs something, which is why my clothes binder envelope ends up empty quite a lot. Again, these ones here are kind of customizable. This one here, autumn savings tracker, I've decided this is going to be for Halloween and firework night. I tend to not normally pay to do anything at firework night, but we've got our great big garden, and I've said to the children what we might do is get some fireworks and let some off in our own garden. And fireworks aren't always the cheapest things to buy. So, and then Halloween, Bella would quite like everybody to have matching Halloween pyjamas, and then she needs all the Halloween candles to make the house smell like Halloween, which I'm again not against, because I wish they would sell pumpkin spice candles all year round, because I love it. I love the smell of pumpkin spice candle. Savings tracker 300. Again, I'm not sure what that would be for, but over here they've got a gift one for 800, which is actually the exact amount that I have set my budget at for the 6 of us for presents. So that's going to come in really handy. And then there's a little section for create your own. So piggy bank savings, money bag savings, coin purse, bank card. It's all brilliant. And it tells you as well about other different ways to save. You've got the 50 envelope challenge, 100 envelope challenge, and it explains about cash stuffing and the benefits, the drawbacks, and this little kind of notes section at the back, which is beautiful, lovely. I'm really happy with that. And then the actual planner is just I won't open it up on where I've started writing things in because I don't want to but this talks about all the different ways of saving as well, which again, like what kind of thing you can use to set a budget, the different ways of doing that, how to do each one, and then pie charts as well. I don't know if you can see the pie chart there, sorry. Pie charts, I'm a bit useless with pie charts. Debts, if you want to do debts and how to snowball. I will show you my financial goals because I think that's quite nice, isn't it? So for the next 12 months, have an emergency fund with a minimum of £500 in it. I want to save around £5,000 for Italy. That will be give or take depending on the cost of other bits and pieces. Have sinking funds for every category, and what I mean by that is have all the categories with money actually in them that is there to use for when I need it. That's what I mean. Learn to save for what we need, rather than going, let's just splurge a load of money that could be spread out into different categories so that we've got those sinking funds. So making sure that we're saving for what we need rather than just splurging a load of money and everything else kind of suffering. Make a budget that works and we can stick to. That obviously is definitely in the works right now. And then learn to be comfortable with not spending just because money is there. So these are kind of, we're working backwards from the bottom here. But this one was like the main really important one to me, because an emergency fund will help with everything else. Because once the emergency fund is there, I will feel easier about my other savings. I will also feel less stressed about putting money into the other savings. My 5-year goal: build up the children's ISAs, regular holidays and day trips without the financial stress of where that money's coming from. Start a retirement pot. My retirement pot is not looking very healthy, mostly because I have been in and out of work due to the children and childcare costs and things like that. So my retirement is not looking great. And then have larger savings for things like unexpected car and vet bills. And then the longest term goal will be around retirement again, and that once the children have all left home, we are able to do the things we want to do as a couple, still be able to treat our children, possibly grandchildren if we're blessed with them, and have a good healthy retirement. So yeah, that's what that looks like for me. I just haven't written it in there yet. And then you have yearly savings, events calendar, which is quite helpful that you can colour code all of that. That's really nice. That's just our bill overview, bill tracker for each month, personal expenses, and then how to use the planner. So you've got your monthly overview, and this is where I've started filling that in on my week 2. So my week 2, and what I've done with this, because I was a bit unsure of how to use it for the first time, so I've written down my week 2 and everything that I've got to cash stuff, because all of our big bills go out of one account and then I take the cash out to cash stuff for everything else. That's what I've written down here. And because hopefully I'm going to be putting all the money into the right places, we shouldn't need to be then taking anything out of the bill, spending on the card, because anything I'd assigned to being spent on the card should already have been done. We did the massive great big bulk food shop, and hopefully that's going to work well. My freezers are both looking very, very full. So yeah, we'll see how this works. And I have a couple of little changes to make along the way here, and I'll explain why as I do them. So I'm going to pop this to the side so that I have it to refer to. Let's get into some cash stuffing, shall we? Right, this one is looking very empty, this purse, because I spent everything, because that's kind of what week 1 was all about. Well, not everything, I spent most of it, but that's what week 1 is all about in my eyes, is making sure that everything is sorted out for the rest of the month. And then the rest of the month should just be me being able to use the money sensibly the rest of the month. So should we count some money? I think there should be about 400 here, 405 maybe. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. No. Heat's getting to me again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's 350. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So that's 405, and then there is actually in here £10 in coins, because the lady at the post office could only give me a certain amount of fives. So I said, hold that thought, let's give me, and this one should not be in here anymore, give me some pound coins, because I can cope with having some pound coins. Right, so clothes needs to come out because that needs to go back into the sensible binder over here, because I had to take that out with me to go and get some clothes. I'll tell you what I spent that on when we come back to it. Goodness me, Roxanne, more fingers and thumbs. Clearly the excitement of it being my birthday. Right, so we are going to put some money in our food shopping here. Obviously this all disappeared because it was the big food shop week, and we had the barbecue as well. We've got that on Saturday, so by the time you see this the barbecue will have been and gone. But yeah, we went to Food Warehouse, we went to B&M, and I did Asda, and I went to the butchers and the greengrocers, but I got literally everything. I had £500 to spend this week, and lo and behold, it's all been spent. But we have got literally, I bought 10 kilos of chicken, I bought 60 eggs, I bought, I did try and get a sack of potatoes, but apparently it's the wrong time of year for potatoes. Who knew? Apparently they don't last, and I was like, well, I'm the kind of person who preps them all. I take home like a massive bag of potatoes, and I will stand there for a day blanching potatoes to freeze, because that is a hack that I wish I'd learned about 20 years ago for potatoes, because it makes me happy. And then we've got like a huge great big thing of washing powder, dishwasher tablets. I've got a ridiculous amount of pizzas. Like I think I bought about 35 pizzas, which you guys are probably like, why do you need 35 pizzas? Well, because my kids have limited tastes, and you know, if nothing else is available to them and they don't fancy anything else, they've got a pizza. And some days they just want a pizza. So 35 pizzas, I won't need to go and buy pizzas again. So yeah, we are full. We've got chicken, breaded chicken of different varieties and flavours coming out of our ear rolls. Everybody should be happy. And the barbecue food has all been sorted as well. So now anybody who's coming, the only thing they've got to do is turn up with some drinks. If they want alcohol, they can pay for their own. And I have asked them all to also kindly, if they would like to, pick up a, selection of fizzy pop or, whatever it is else that the children can drink, or the people who can't drink would like to have. So yeah, so sorry, that was a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? Right, let's do a little selection here. Oh, does anything else need 20s? Yeah, so 60, 80, 100. So £100 for week 2 for food shopping, and because we've got so much, I'm hoping there might even be some left over next week. Right, we're going to go 50 quid for fuel. I've got the fan on and it's blowing the money, sorry. I have a sneaky suspicion somebody might have purchased me a cash tray for my birthday, so watch out guys, I might be coming in at this a little bit more professionally next time you see me. Right, household, £5. Again, I'm hoping we will not need to use that because I mean we bought 40 toilet rolls. Let's put that one in there. Did I put that up the right way in there? Because otherwise I know some people get upset with me. Jenna. Darcy and Zeus don't need anything. We got their big bag of dog food, so that's sorted. Right, Imogen has spent her money already. She wanted to buy a game on the VR. So Imogen's £10 is going to sit to the side and I'll explain what I'm doing with that. Eli, however, did not spend his £10. Elliot does not have baby groups this week, or this month, sorry, because everything's ended for term time. Elliot broke his tractor, so we bought him a new tractor. And some little mini dinosaurs. He loves them very much. Homemade's getting nothing, although I do need to start thinking about sorting that out. Right, last week I said if Steve wanted his money digitally, I would leave his £10 in there and give it to him digitally, which is what I did. We're going to colour this in. So I'm going to keep his £10 in there for my £10 this week. Colour 2 of these in. So this, I said, my money this month is going towards when my friend comes up. So my lovely friend who lives down in Devon, who is the most amazing, kind, wonderful person in the whole world. Weirdly, she is actually from the place that I live, and I used to live where she now lives. So she's got, her dad still lives here, and her sister lives in one of the other surrounding villages, which is brilliant. So they, she wanted to come and see them, but she's not able to drive at the moment, and because she's got severe problems with her back. She's had surgery on it and all sorts going on, but she can't drive. She's also not comfortable getting the train due to if it spasms, if she gets in any trouble with it, she's not going to be able to get the help that she needs or take a break, stop, anything like that. So, and also managing her own luggage and all of those things. So Bella is going to see her friend down in Cornwall. So I said to my lovely friend, how about I drive to Exeter with Bella, so to put Bella on the train in Exeter, because that's also easier for Bella, go and pick my lovely friend up and drive her back to mine. She'll stay with me for the 5 days that Bella is in Cornwall, and then I drive back down, drop my friend home, pick Bella up at Exeter and bring her back with me. So my friend will get to see me, I will get to see my lovely friend. She can also see her dad and her siblings if she arranges to meet them, or other friends and things like that. I'm not going to hog her as much as I'd love to. I will I will make sure that she is taken around to see her friends and family and all of that. But yeah, I want to be able to treat her to some bits and pieces when she is here. So I am saving my money. That's what's happening this month. My money is going completely to my friend and seeing her, because that's just where I want my money to go. Right, clothes. We had £20 in here last week. We went and bought Elliot some big boy pants because the potty training is about to commence. I'm going to turn that up the right way because sorry. And Steve bought himself some trainers. So we need another £10 going in there this week. That feels nice, doesn't it? Like, I've actually put money in there 2 weeks running, and we had money left over from the first week. Eli has not had his hair cut yet. I haven't booked it. Naughty mummy, I need to do that. Another £10 is not going in there. Again, I'll explain. So £10 that should have been going in hair this week is going over into my little pile over there because I bought hair dye. I got fed up with the kids laughing at me because I'm going so grey. So I bought some hair dye and Steve dyed my hair for me. He's very good at it. Health isn't getting anything. Car is getting another £10. So let's put 10 in there. Home maintenance. You know, last week I said there's an extra 10 here and I really don't understand why. And I put it in my binder over here, my challenges binder and went, I'll sort that out later. Well, I worked out it's because I hadn't actually, where I've put the home maintenance folder, envelope, I've got no idea. Not a clue. But I had to make a new one. And by make it, I mean take a sticker off of one that I don't need anymore and write home maintenance on it. So that's getting £10 because the other £10, Steve has been absolutely amazing and sorted out the raised beds for me this week, and with Eli's help. So we spent £10 on 120 litres of compost. We need to go and buy some more because he's made the bigger raised bed now, so I need to go and get some more compost, but I need 20 for that, so I might have to wait till week 3 because I'm trying to do it where I wait until I've got the money in here to go and buy the things. That's the way I want it to work. Everybody else is having a little bit of a struggle with that, but we'll work with it. Right, the long month. If you remember, what I'm doing is taking £20 out of the 200 I would have put into the food shop, into here for that extra bit before our next lot of money comes in, and that will just be for food and fuel. Nobody gets spending money, none of the other things get stuffed in that last month, that last extra bit of the week, of the month. So yeah, it will just be that for food, fuel, maybe a £10 for the emergency fund. Right, emergency fund is getting another 10, and I'm so happy that that again still has money in it. Yay! So we're back up to 20. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. It feels so good. Genuinely, after so many years of not having money saved, even just 20 quid feels amazing. Amazing. Right. I was reminded that Pancake Day is actually in February, so we've put that in there now. Right, we are next doing birthdays in, so we're doing right, what's going in here first? What is going in here? 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Sorry guys, that was awful, wasn't it? Right, have I got another envelope here that doesn't have anything on it? Yes, I do. Just peel the stick off, guys. I'm sorry. Right, so this is going to be a little folder that moves around because this is a folder for all the birthdays that aren't like, so it'll be for Bella's friend's birthday, my mum's birthday, my brother's birthday, and all of those. Now, my brother, obviously, I'm throwing him a barbecue that I have funded, so he's not getting any money this month. So my £40 for this month's, for this week, sorry, is going to go into August because I will need to get my mum something, and Bella's friend's birthday is in August. So we're going to put £40 in there, and when I've decided what I'm getting them, I will take it out of there. And I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So obviously I've got to work on other birthdays as well. So the next one after this will be Elliot. And then once Elliot's is funded and we've got through, I know that we're through the August birthdays, it will then be moved to whenever I've next got a birthday that we haven't got somebody's, like an actual envelope for. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? I hope it makes sense. So yes, that's where that's going. And occasions isn't getting anything more this month because I used all of the occasions money for something oily on there, for the barbecue, which just seemed to make the most sense. We didn't need that occasions money, so that's where that went. Now, what have we got here? What one is this? This is our lovely memories binder. So our family fun, which is days out, is getting 25 this week. So that goes in there. And as I said, Steve's sister is coming up to see us in just over a week. And so we're hoping to use that to maybe go to the zoo or a wildlife park, or I don't know, something like that. Where was Maria at Fiver gone? Did I not have a fiver? I can't remember. Maybe I needed a fiver for something else. I know I've got more money than I actually need here, so I'm just going to put this fiver into Riat, because otherwise that makes me sad. What is it with all the corners of these notes wanting to stick up? Right, fiver in there. And as we know, challenges are going to be done with that money. So that was correct, wasn't it? I'm just double checking my... Yeah, that was correct. Christmas is going to get another 10, 20. Let's do this. I need a fiver there. So 10, 20, 30, 4, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. Right, it's a bit more like that. Right, and then what have we got left here? Have I worked this all out relatively correctly? So 25 is what I've actually put down here for my challenges. So this binder. And I'm really sorry, we're not actually doing challenges yet. I'm waiting till the end of the month. So, right. Oh, hello, Zeus. Everything else had everything, hasn't it? So this one here, I'm going to put in the home binder, because I know that I need to go and get that compost. And that's quite important to me at the moment, because I need to get all those tomatoes and peppers into their raised bed. The pumpkin has been moved along. Ah! I can't get in there. I can't get in it. That's it. I'm gonna cry. Can't cry, it's my birthday. Right, no. Whose silly idea was it to take off the blinking zipper, Roxanne? There you go, I'm in. I'm in. Whee! Right, pop that one in there. Woo! Right. And then I've got an extra 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 random £1 coin that Imogen donated to me for my birthday. No idea what that was all about, but I'm not going to look a gift horse out of my mouth. I did tell her multiple times, take it back, sweetheart. Mummy doesn't want it. You take it back. No, 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 Mummy, I want you to have it. Okay then. I will take that. So, this extra £20 here from Steve's, what should have gone in Steve's money this week, and the hair money that I spent, that would have been stuff that I spent on the card, I am going to put into, am I going to put it in the challenge binder? I've just had a thought. The kids really wanted to get takeaway for my birthday, and now I'm debating, do I get a takeaway for my birthday? No, I'm going to cook dinner. Right, that's it, I've decided I'm going to cook. Right, we're going to put this extra 20 into the normal challenges, and I'm going to put this £11 into, going to need another envelope. Do I have one? Yes I do. Oh no, that one's got no Oh, they've got no zips on them. Right, I'll just have to work that out, won't I? Somehow. I'll have to work that out. I don't know where to put this change though. Right, I'm going to put that towards my minis. Because I have also assigned some money later in the month to my minis. So I'll put that change there. I'm going to try and now work out what I'm cooking for dinner. But yes, that is our lovely week 2 cash stuffing for July. I will get this out to you guys for Monday. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful July, whatever time of the month it is. I hope you're all surviving the heat, because this is a very extended amount of heat that we've had. I'm off down to the pool, seeing as I've had an official invite from my lovely family to go and get in the pool. And yeah, I will have to update you on whether or not I actually managed to go and get that soil and get my raised beds all sorted out. I'll do that for week 3. I do have another plan of something that I want to do with the home money. Steve has bought me the most lovely great big map, and it comes in a frame, and it's like a cork board with a map on it. And I've had in this idea in my head for absolutely ages to have the big map up on the wall, put a pin in each place we've been, and then a piece of fine string and a picture of us for wherever it was we went, so for each holiday in the corresponding place. So he bought me one for my birthday. He bought me this massive great big cork map, and it's absolutely lovely. So now I really want to decorate the dining room, because that's where that's supposed to go, and we haven't decorated the dining room. And I'm kind of trying to work out, do I prioritise doing the dining room over the next couple of weeks, or kind of what do I do? So I'm going to see if I can side hustle some money. We needed to get a gas bottle for the for the barbecue, sorry, and I actually managed to get 2 for £30 on Facebook, both full, and I only need one, so I'm now selling the other one. So maybe I'll side hustle some money, and I'll be able to get myself some stuff to do the dining room. We don't need a huge amount. I just want a dado rail around, and then I'll paint the lower half some version of grey, because our dining table is grey, and the top half will be white or off-white. And then my big picture of the world, my big map. Maybe I'll put a picture up when I've eventually achieved the look that I'm hoping to achieve. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to go and get in the pool, spend the rest of my birthday splashing around with my family, and maybe have a cheeky little cider. And yeah, I hope to speak to you all soon. Give me a shout in the comments. Oh, I do have one other thing that I need to... we managed to get loads of cash back when we went and did all our big bulk food shop. Between Steve and I, from him buying my birthday presents and me being very on it with the Everup cash backing gift vouchers, we got 20 quid this week. Now that's 20 quid towards our Christmas food shop. Like 20 quid in a week. I am so blimmin' proud that I took the extra few seconds to get that, get the gift voucher. Nobody got overly cross with me in the queue, having to wait a few extra moments. But yeah, so I'm going to pop my Everup link down in the description box, the referral code, if you guys want to use it. If you decide to go on to Everup and have a look at it over Jam Donut or as well as Jam Donut. I use both apps. I say I use both. I haven't actually used Jam Donut yet. It is downloaded though. And if I find that they have a better offer on something, I will use it. But at the moment, Everup is like where I'm using all of my cashback side hustle. So yeah, if anybody wants it, there's going to be a little link down in the description box. So yeah, other than that, if you feel like sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing any of those things, I feel so cheeky saying that. If you enjoyed and you want to see more of what I do, badly, then yeah, do the things. But otherwise, I will speak to you all soon. Have a lovely week. Enjoy the sun. Bye.